Good evening, race fans, and how are you this evening? Welcome to WFO Racing Network. I'm your host, Deadman Strolin, with my co-host, Sir Brazen Bull. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. And we have, what do we have, 25 trucks? Is that it? What is that it? 25 trucks? 25 trucks on the track, and we're about to bring back into action right after this. Stick with us.
One, two, three, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up. Hey, are you ready for this? Oh, I can see my name under big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming up now, I'm ready for the big time. I'm gonna be hard to beat. Oh, I'm a hard act to follow, got a big reputation. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Stirring up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. You ain't seen nothing like this now. Let me hear your hands clap. It's my time, I'm back on my feet now. I'm taking on the world. I never miss a beat, that's the way I roll. You can watch me doing it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Stirring up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. I can feel it coming. Can you feel it coming? You got one life, come on, take hold of it. That's right, now don't let go of it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Singing up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. Are you ready for this? There ain't no limit. Are you ready for this? Let me hear you sing it. Are you ready for this now? Singing up the heat. Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. Are you ready for this?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
good evening, race fans, and how are you guys doing this evening? Oh, man, I'll tell you what. We are getting ready, and I'm excited. I don't know about you. How about you, Brazy? Are you excited? Because I know I'm excited. Are you excited? I know
I'm always
I'm
excited. I don't know if I'm quite as excited as you seem to be, but I am excited.
We are back at WFO Racing Network here. We've got 25 trucks on the track, and we're at Charlotte. Charlotte. Here in Concord. I think it's Concord, right? Concord, North Carolina.
Concord, North Carolina.
So how'd you sleep last night? Huh? How'd you sleep?
I slept good.
Did your hotel have a lobby?
And a pool and a breakfast nook.
See, we need to talk to I need to talk to your travel agency because my hotel didn't even. Not only did it not have a hobby, my door was street side to any murderer that wanted to walk on in. I don't know.
Maybe that's the league telling you something.
Yeah. I don't know who's booking the hotels here at the league for us here in Concord, but I'm pissy. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, welcome in, dude. You have any track facts for us?
Sure do.
Oh, well, how about you hit us with that mesmerizing knowledge that you have of Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina?
Well, the Speedway, the way they're running it tonight, is a 1.5 mile quad oval track. The turns are banked at 24 degrees, and the straights have a 5-degree bank on them. It was repaved in 2006. Apparently, they haven't repaved it since. Lights were added in 92 so they could do night races.
Except for green lights.
Well, obviously. And the Truck Series qualifying record was set by John Nemechek in 2021 at 180.926 miles per hour.
Is that John Nemechek or Joe Nemechek?
It's John.
Okay.
Because Joe's older. Correct?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Not sure. What's with the pink gloves in chat? Weirdo.
It's the only wave that I have that's quick that I can try and beat you to chat.
And that's right. I haven't even chatted in chat.
You didn't even chat in chat
I haven't
tonight.
even chatted in chat yet tonight. You know what? We have 25 trucks on the track. We've got Vern Bradley, Roy Hyde, Richard Allen, Dakota Floyd, Brian Littleton will join us back tonight. Burt Wilson, Glenn Jameson, Kyle Stewart, Steven Seegers is here tonight. Rick Fergone, Tommy Haynes, Nick Hunt, Brian Miskell, John Sanu, Doug. What? Vertrees? Doug Vertrees. Hey, that's a new name tonight. John Wimbish, Michael McCauley, Chuck Sweeney, Sean Hopkins, Elsie Daly, Sean Dorr, Craig Sykes, Ivan Jones, TJ Lee, and Paul Patterson. How about that? Did you see that? Did you see?
Yeah, and you said it right.
I went through that whole list. And then they're lining up. Qualifying is already done and over with. And let's go see and give us a rundown who is in the top 10 qualifying there, Brazy.
So you got Vern's going to be first. Roy Hyde will be second. Running the 23 tonight, not the 00. Richard Holland is going to be third in 31. Dakota Floyd will be 24th, or number 4 in the 24. Brian Littleton is going to be 5th place in the 80. Burt Wilson is going to be 6th in the 70. Glenn Jameson will be 7th place tonight in that 63. Kyle Stewart starting in 8th in that 20. Steve Seegers is going to be 9th place in the 16, and Rick Fagone will round out the top 10 in the number 10.
There you go. And then we're going to finish up with Tommy Haynes, Nick Hunt, Brian Miskell, John Sanu, Doug Vertrees, right there in that 25. And then we've got John T. Wimbish, Michael McCauley, Chuck Sweetie, Sean Hopkins, Elsie Daly, Craig Sykes, who isn't showing yet, Ivan Jones, TJ Lee, Paul Patterson, and Sean Dorr, who is not on the track back yet. And here they go. They are getting ready to line up and grid up.
Ivan, get out of chat and get in your car.
Really? Get away from the beer booth.
Current points leader going to start second tonight.
Yes, he is. Right there in that 23 machine, Roy Hyde. And there we go. Oh, I don't have green lights. I don't have green lights.
Oh, IT.
IT department just really destroyed us there. And there we go. Here we go. We're live at the, what is tonight anyway? The home of NASCAR 250. Roy Hyde getting a tremendous.
Tonight's Wednesday.
What's that?
Tonight's Wednesday.
What did I say?
Well, you said it's the home of NASCAR race, and I was just saying that tonight's Wednesday. You asked what tonight was.
Oh my God. Are you serious? You ruined my commentating spec just to trash on me? Good job. Anyway, looking at Vern Bradley going ahead, driving down inside, getting around Roy Hyde. Roy Hyde is in second. Dakota Floyd third. Richard Holland moving down to, oh my goodness, fourth. And Brian Littleton is going to round off your top five here as we go around Dutwack. Ooh, that would have been a good one.
You doing like a Bears thing or what here?
The Bears. We didn't do a crank it out, but I think we ought to start it out with a crank it out. What are you thinking?
Well, I don't think we should start anything off with a crank it out, but we can start with a crank it up.
How about we do that? There we go. There we go. A crank it up. And wait a minute. What do you mean? You don't start your day with a crank it out? I mean,
No.
well, no wonder why you're a grumpy old bastard. Vern Bradley, your race leader right now. In behind there, Roy Hyde. And then we got Richard Holland, Brian Littleton, Glenn Jameson in the fray now. Dakota Floyd, Burt Wilson in the 70 machine is up there now. Rick Fergone, Kyle Stewart, and John Sanu. That's your top 10. Explains a lot about you, Brazy. Gotta say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty... There's a lot of things that aren't explained about you. That adds to some of the explanation. But there's still a lot, and I don't know if there's enough time to dig into any of it.
What? Me? No. You're going to need a lot of paper, pen, and some psychological help along the way. I will say, though, you know, the motel that I was at last night, it came with friends.
Oh, just like in Vegas.
Yeah. Had some pets. They came in and joined me for breakfast. By the way, I must say, the breakfast there was unbelievable. It come in a brown bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It consisted of a bottle of
Went all
water.
out.
Huh?
They went all out for you.
Yeah. A bottle of water, a muffin, a carton of milk, and a cookie. I've never
Not
had
even a bologna
cookies and milk.
sandwich?
Huh?
Not even a bologna sandwich?
No, it's breakfast, man. Those pants are looking real nice. What's up, Bender? How you doing? Oh,
Pants.
Ivan's in here, too.
That's what.
Paints. What did I say?
That's why I said get out of the chat and get in your car, because he wasn't showing up on the stream for you.
Oh. Oh.
So now that you're caught up,
Okay, well,
Welcome.
I wouldn't go that one. I wouldn't go that, I wouldn't go that well caught up. And where did I get pants?
I don't know. Do you have your glasses on?
No, I do not. I just thought that Bender was just, one of them just happy-go-lucky people that came in there and said, hey, those are nice-looking pants.
Whose pants is he seeing?
I don't know. That's what was really confusing me, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. But the paint jobs on this is our post-Memorial Weekend race. And we have all the, except for Space Force. Where's our Space Force? Is that even a thing now?
I mean, SpaceX is.
Have you ever met somebody that belongs to Space Force? I enrolled in Space Force. Really? What are you doing? And what are you doing? What kind of maneuvers do you do in Space Force? Just out of curiosity.
The fact that you're asking about after talking about cranking one out, I don't even know where to go with that.
Well, that's where I got the pants from.
Oh,
I think. Anyway, we're way off topic here.
or lack thereof.
Or yeah. Let's say, how do you see them? They're crumpled up on the. Never mind. Vern Bradley is our race leader. Roy Hyde second. Richard Holland about a half a second behind Roy Hyde there. We're not seeing a lot of that rubber banding that we were seeing last night, where one driver would get to the front, get about 3/4 of a second ahead, and then somebody would come after him. A little bit more tame tonight, too. Not a lot of aggression out on the track yet.
I mean, you put Roy and Vern together in front of Richard, it's kind of there.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not a lot of road rage. Let's.
Oh yeah, the aggression is not there tonight.
Yeah, there's no road rage going.
Yeah.
Yet. Take a look here. Moving up the 6th spot, up 4 spots. Rick Fragone in that 10 truck coming up on Glenn Jameson. Dakota Floyd dropping way back. He's down 3 spots already. Still in the top 10, though. What do we got for movers and shakers down at the bottom there? LZ Daly in the 6th truck. LZ Daly's up 6 spots to 15th. Over under 2 cautions. I'm going to take the even. I'm going to take even at 2. Or no, you took 2. I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over.
I'm going under.
I bet you are. That's what she said. Or she's never said that.
I guess you'll never know.
Aw, congratulations, Mr. Gordy. Aw. Look at the baby. There he is. Proud papas in the house. Congratulations. Oh. Wait. Well, she's a guy. So, what? What? What am I missing? What did I say? Who knows?
About the ladies.
About the link. Oh, wait.
Me and the ladies. You said that's what she said. And then Bender said, well, she's a guy, so. Do I have to explain everything to you tonight?
I don't know. I'm kind of lost in my own little world. Just let it go.
I would sing a song that goes with those words, but it'd probably get us in trouble.
Let it
So I won't.
go. Let it go. Bender's like, I'm glad somebody understands me. Jesus. And I'd go over as well. See, now I don't understand Scotty. How do I not understand what the hell is he
He's
even
kicking the
talking
over
about?
of the 2 cautions.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Scotty's taking over too.
Freaking hell, dude.
Need to stay away from them dispensaries.
Did Liberty make you food again?
Yeah, she did, as a matter of fact.
No, that explains some of it.
Liberty did cook supper tonight. Look at this. Look what we got going on. Brian Littleton sneaking up there to the 3rd spot. He's up 2 spots. Vern Bradley is tight with Roy Hyde for the lead. And yeah, that guy right there is sneaking up. And don't count out this guy. Richard Holland has got them in their sights also. Glenn Jameson tailing up in the Air Force. In that Air Force truck. Beautiful paint job. And that's your top 5 right there. Roy Hyde able to run down Vern, and Brian Littleton sneaking in behind. He's a sneaker. Gotta go. See ya. See ya. Hey, Mr. Gordy, make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Punch it like it owes you money.
Trying, Scotty. I'm trying.
It might have been a little bit of oregano in here. Checking in with the 81 truck. Michael McCauley down 5 spots to the 22nd. Driving it. Well, it's the Navy truck. They're always out to sea. You can't, the Navy's not up front.
In the Navy.
We can
You
sail
can
the
sail
seven
the 7
seas.
seas.
Right in behind him is T.J. Lee, and his teammate right in front of him is going to be Ivan Jones, and then Craig Sykes is the other RGC teammate. They're doing a good job back here tonight. This guy right here, how would you say this name? Vertrees?
That's what I would probably go with, yeah.
Doug Vertrees right here. New name tonight in the 25. For me, anyway. He's in riding right in behind Steven Seegers in the 16th. What the hell's he got on his truck tonight? It was a quack attack. Oh, it's a quacker. My sounds don't work either. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I missed him. Duck hunt. Roy Hyde, your race leader. Oh, I got one of those. What the hell? I think we just got booted from YouTubeage.
Oh, well?
They didn't like this shooting a duck. It's not what the kids are calling it these days. Maybe it's back up. Maybe I should. Hey, you're not allowed to. Okay, now that you played the bell, tell these lovely ladies and gentlemen what they need to do if they're watching.
If you're watching, you need to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, get those notifications, hit the like button. That was for the bell.
I was going to say,
hit that share and share with your friends.
Definitely
Make sure
share.
you hit that bell for the notification.
There we go. We're so on top of things technologically wise. It's unreal. Brian Littleton moving into second spot. He's up 3 spots, starting 5th tonight. Up there or contending. Look at the battle that we got going on for second place. Brian Littleton, Vern Bradley, Richard Holland, and Glenn Jameson is sneaking into the picture. Trucks are a little loud tonight. Everything sound good, Bender? Scotty, everything? Can you hear Brazy? Truck volume too loud, too low?
Hear me?
Come on now. Right, no. Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me.
Hear me.
Wait a minute. We can't see them if they're nodding. Is there anyone home? Come on now. You're supposed to be helping me here. I hear you
I need some
feeling
more.
down.
Oh, is it that one?
I can ease the pain, get you on your feet. I think that's a well-written song, and I think, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I think that's going to be number 1. I think that's going to be a number 1.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Wrote it myself.
Maybe if it was sung by somebody else.
I wrote it myself.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I was in a purple haze. Brian Littleton going down to the bottom of the track. He is going to attempt to pass. Oh, he's going to get registered for that one right there. So there we have a new current leader. And Richard Holland sneaking in. Look at him sneak. Look at him sneak to the bottom there.
Sneak a snack.
Sneaky snack. He's going to get around Roy Hyde, and just like that, from first to third. Let's go back here with Glenn Jameson. This is a battle for fourth. Look at that. Glenn Jameson, Kyle Stewart, Vern Bradley, Rick Fergone, Chuck Sweeney. Burt Wilson and Brian Miskell are in there too for the top 10. And this is what racing champions look like. All of them are champions in my book. Great race season this year. You know, Brazy, even if you were out there right now, I'd say you were a champion.
Would you now?
No. But, I mean, I would, you know, I try to give you some, you know, pointers, or not pointers. Whatever. You know that go-go feeling stuff that makes you feel good.
Drugs?
Okay, well. I mean, I'm not sure. Sean Dorn packing his truck up tonight. And what is going on with Dakota Floyd back here in the 24? Is he already out?
He is already out. I was just going to say that.
Wow, what happened with that? Dakota Floyd already taken the DNF. What the hell happened there? Must have been why you were singing your rendition of whatever that song is.
My rendition of the song that you just wrote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this battle we got here for the lead. Richard Holland down on the inside, Brian Littleton on the outside.
Looks like he was giving him a little bit of a wall squeeze there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it, didn't you? Didn't it? I did notice that the outside doesn't move left and right as much as the inside. Oh my goodness. Talk about some parallel parking bullshit, man. I tell you what. Richard Holland getting up there within inches of Brian. Brian, being the professional he is, backed off a little bit, I'm assuming. You know, because why take it out? DMS, you feeling a little soft tonight? Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, actually.
Wait a minute. We don't need to know that.
He asked, I answered.
That's not what he's asking about.
Oh. Okay. Whoops.
Oh my God.
Did I mistaken? Is there a mistaken identity once again? 42 laps down. Richard Holland is your leader. Oh, we're so getting kicked off in YouTube.
We're selling special tonight, brain bleach.
Grain bleach. Glenn Jameson. We were just talking about him, and Glenn Jameson is going to get registered for third place. Look at the stack we got back here. Jeez, oh Pete's, Chuck Sweeney, Glenn Jameson, Roy Hyde, Rick Fergone, Kyle Stewart, Vern Bradley, Brian Miska, and John Sanu. Do we have a better picture? Thank you, cameraman. Look at this battle we got going on here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to get rid of that tracker right there, and I'm going to get me some B footage right here. Oh, yeah.
Almost 3 wide. Uh-oh.
Bender calling for the first caution coming up.
Almost happened right there. They were 2 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide, bumping the walls.
And look at this. This man right here is like, I don't know what these guys are doing, but I'm out of here. Chuck Sweetie is going to solidify that third position.
But Roy Hyde got the raw end of that little racing stint there.
Yeah, he dropped down to 11th spot.
Kind of got caught up and bumped into that wall.
Oh, Glenn Jameson's coming down pit road.
So is Sean Hopkins. Doug Vertrees is already in there, as is Paul Patterson.
Yeah.
Rick Pagone going in now.
Josh Rick hitting pit road. Meanwhile, Richard Holland has got over a second lead over Brian, who has a 2-second lead over the third place, who just hit pit road, Chuck Sweeney. Along with Roy Hyde and Brian Miskell. Already starting to see green flag pit stops. And here's where the strategy comes in.
Here's the strategy.
The strategy. I don't know, but I don't think Chuck took 4 right there. May have. Currently, your race leader is that man right there, as Richard Holland and Kyle Stewart, they come down to pit road, along with Vern Bradley. And I think that's TJ Lee. Yes, it is. Brian Littleton now coming down pit road, as you can see. And that is going to put that man right there in the 70 truck, Burt Wilson, National Guard. Your race leader. Tommy Haynes right in behind him in the 17 Crown, with Elsie Daly making it into the top 5 for the first time this evening. Brian Littleton, Michael McCauley pulling into pits, and Craig Sykes already down pit road now. And here comes their leaders, Burt Wilson, Tommy Haynes, and Elsie Daly. Well, by my calculation, that looks like a complete rotation.
That it is.
There we go. Well, we made it through our first round of green flag. Wait a minute, what? There we go. Green flag stops. Greg Jamieson, Richard Holland.
Glenn.
That's what I said.
You said Greg.
I said Glenn. Don't you argue with me, son. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney. Jesus Christ. These guys are always up there. I guess that's why they call it championship racing. Here at the WFO Racing Network.
It does tend to help.
Quite a lot of gap in there now. Ryan Miskell's in 4th, and he's way down here.
A lot of gap. Like a hot dog in a hallway.
I mean, you got to go back to Rick Fagone, Sean Hopkins, and Brian Littleton, or in front of them, to get anyone that's even close to each other. Wow, they spread out way out. But look at this. Richard Hall and Chuck Sweeney able to catch Glenn Jameson. Did I say it to your satisfaction this time there, Brazy?
Oh, it's not my satisfaction. It's just saying the correct name.
Satisfaction. All right. Wait a minute. I don't think that's right. Chuck Sweeney and Richard Holland getting around Glenn. And Richard Holland is back up into front. Back up to the front. Rick Fergone down here in fifth spot.
Richard started pulling away from Chuck, and Chuck was like, no, not right now.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Not going to happen tonight. Chuck had a really good night last night. So did Richard. Them two right there looking to do podium 2 nights in a row. Travis, what was it? Travis Smith?
Yes.
Travis Smith took second last night. Chuck Sweeney had third. And Richard Holland Chuck Sweeney won the race last night, and Richard Holland took third. If my memory recollects.
That would be correct. For the first time this evening. Now gotten about a half second in front of Glenn.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get the map track up because we got gap. We got
Yes,
gap.
yes, it does.
There you go. We got it up there by numbers so that you can see where your favorite driver is. Oh, hey. Yeah, how about we put that back on, too? Little ticker. 61 laps down. Does it seem like from 1 to 40 went really fast, but from 45 to 61 is like 2 hours long?
No, not really, because they all just went in for pits, and that was around 48.
So you're saying it's just me?
Yes, it's just you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look back here. Somebody we haven't talked about, the 20 car, Kyle Stewart. He's down 2 positions in the 10th spot, right in behind Roy Hyde. Vern Bradley down 10 spots tonight, running 14th. Hey, he's 14th for the 14th, or running 11th. Damn.
Wow. What did you have for dinner tonight?
I actually had a very, very easy dinner. I had chicken noodle soup. And grilled cheese sandwiches.
Was there seasoning on sandwiches? Maybe a little oil in the soup?
It might have been. I'm a dipper. You know, I can't have. What?
I bet you are.
I am. I'm a dipper. I can't have soup without sandwiches. And I can't have grilled cheese sandwiches without soup. You're not a dipper?
No, not usually.
Oh.
I do gotta say though, last week I went over to the dairy that's near my house.
Uh-huh.
Had a fresh grilled cheese sandwich from there.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Amazing. Taking a look here at Burt Wilson and Tommy Haynes battling it out for the 13th and 14th spot. Wow, those pits, that green flag pit stop really spread this field out.
Yes, it did. Richard getting him second in front of Chuck.
Look at those gaps. Richard standing out there all by himself.
All by himself. He wants to be all by himself to the end.
A little breakage up there, breaking up there.
Yeah, I was doing a little louder and yeah. Getting a little voice breakage in there, you know.
Well, we got our leaders coming up on our last car, and that would be Doug Vertrees right here. Leaders are catching up to him. In the Quackmobile. Craig Sykes up 7 spots. I think, yeah. Ivan, his teammate, is in 19th spot. Craig is in 15th, and TJ Lee is in 18th. We were talking about this guy earlier. He's in 6th spot right now. Rick Fergone. So far, 70 laps down and caution free. And I took the under, right?
No, you took the over.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I took the under.
No, I said I took the under, and that's when you said, "Oh yeah, I bet you do."
I think I took the under. I mean, I could be wrong. It has happened. Richard Holland laying it down right now. Boy, I tell you what. Almost a 1.5 second gap now. Think he's getting any flashbacks from last night? Thinking to
He's getting out in
himself.
front and saying, "I ain't doing this again."
Yeah, I ain't doing this shit again. It's kind of like they're all practicing now. Where the hell's Nation when you need him?
What do we need Nation for?
He could be out there throwing tacks on the track or something.
No.
Bring out a caution. Tighten his field back up. Squirt some lemon juice on the track. Get it to pucker. Meanwhile, that is your race leader right there, Richard Holland. Who, by the way, absolutely doesn't want any of that shit that I just said to happen. I can hear him in his truck right now. Damn you, DMS. Shush. I got shushed. Chuck Sweeney able to get around the lap traffic there along with Brian. Brian is still, yeah, he's able to. Yep. And then we're going to go all the way back here to fourth spot. Brian Miskell. Then we got the 63 rating behind him with Glenn Jameson. Rounding off your top five. Rick Fagone, John Snow, Kyle Stewart, Roy Hyde, and Vern Bradley, your top 10. You spin me right round, baby, right round. What's going on, Dill? How are you doing, man? Good to see you tonight.
You got Mike McCauley, Steven Seegers, and Dakota Floyd all.
Caution.
Calling
We're
it a night.
under caution. We are under caution, and that's going to bring. And, ooh, Cal Stewart. Let's take a look at what happened here. Yeah, let's see. We got Kyle Stewart and Roy Hyde down here. Kyle is just going to. Oh, boy. I don't know.
Looks like he might have checked up a little bit, and Roy wasn't expecting it.
Might have. I don't know. I guess that's kind of. Did you see that? The 17, just Tommy Haynes just missing that.
Guys ducking and diving all over the place.
There was definitely some ducking and diving, juking and Wait, what the hell? What the hell?
Don't hit that button.
Let's go ahead and take a look at it one more time. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You know, where inches count.
You like that phrase, don't you?
Look at that. Oh, Tommy Haynes holding on for dear life right there. Anyway, we're under caution for the first time tonight. And that is going to bring all of them into the pit road. The pit road. Well, there you go.
On pit road. Here they go.
A little bit of blinkage. I don't know.
Will they get fuel? Will they get tires? We don't know. They're on pit road.
Number one single right there. I tell you what. Under caution for the first time here at Charlotte. Charlotte. There we go. On which chart? Any chart that's listening here tonight. That's what I'm saying.
It's a chart in your heart, Dill.
Hey, you never know. We might get, I mean, there might be somebody out there coming in and going, wow, these guys really are great.
Got Chuck racing the pace car.
Well, that would not be Chuck. That would be Richard Holland, but that's okay. Oh.
That's what I meant.
Oh, what? Now that I catch you and dig on you, now it's not funny anymore, huh?
Oh no, it's still funny.
Chuck is in the green truck right behind him.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you knew. David Hyde says, I don't think he was... Well, apparently not. I'll be honest with you, the way I see it, it looks like one driver thought he was clear, one driver wasn't. I think that's racing. What do you think, Brazy?
Yeah, I mean, it was close. It could have been. I mean, heck, for all we know, it could have been just lag.
We'll go with that. Net coated.
The damn coating.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, David. I don't think that was intentional at all. I just think that, hey, shit happens in racing. He thought he was clear. He was within millimeters when inches were needed. Wait.
What?
I am so glad people can't clip this shit.
Yes, they can.
What do you mean? You can't do
Yes,
that.
they can.
No, they can't. We're about to
Yes,
go
they
green.
can. I can make a clip right now.
You better not. Here we go. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney, Brian Littleton, Brian Miskill, Glenn Jamieson, Rick Vergone, John Sanu, Vern Bradley, and Nick Hunt, Burt Wilson. Your top 10 as we get ready to go green again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's start it out with a crank it up. I'm not sure what's going on. But we are definitely under caution again. Looks like Rick Vergone, Burt Wilson, Doug Vertrees. Let's take a look. Let's see what we see. You got Vern Bradley up at the top there. He shot. The 10. Josh Rick just getting a little loose. His ass end coming out. And then craziness. Ouch.
Carnage on the track.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Vern was up there. It just, he started sliding and had to check it up. Check it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to say that's what I see. What do you see, Brazy? Looked like he started sliding.
It looked like he just started breaking loose and
he checked up.
Slowed up and Vern
Vern
ran into the back of him
Yeah.
and it just dominoed from there.
Yep. Then he came down. Oh, look at that. The 86. 86 saw that chick come and said, you guys got me last night. It's not happening again. John Sanu.
Oh, no, I think John hit the barrels to pit.
Let's go ahead and take a look at it from Doug's point of view, minding his own business. Well, okay. What? Got down into the 53. All right, let's go back live.
We got Ricky, Bert, Sean, Kyle Stewart in the pits.
That makes caution number 2. You're out of the running. So much for you're under. I remember now. I did say over. What happened to Nick? Let's take a look at this. Looks like Nick was coming out of pit road. Or coming into pit road.
Kind of looks like he's hobbling there a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's, yeah. All right, well, I'm not really seeing anything that happened. And he is all by himself, so. Not really sure. All right. It lied to us. It lied to us, Brazy. Might have happened just before a replay, but.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, lights are out again here at the track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are under caution number 2. About to go back to green flag. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney, Brian Littleton, Brian Miskill, Glenn Jameson, John Sanu, Tommy Haynes, Craig Sykes, Elsie Daly, and John Wimbish, your top 10. Hey, Susan, how are you doing this evening? Truck's down off the track. Green, green, green. We are back under green flag racing. In the Amy Contracting Chopper Cam. 88 laps down. – Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney fighting back and forth for first. Then you got Brian Littleton, Brian Miskell, John Sanu, and Glenn Jameson all battling for second spot. Oof, the way their guys are all bunched up right there, I'm smelling over. Why are you so quiet over there, Brazy?
What do you mean? I'm just sitting here watching the race, watching them guys bunch up.
Yeah, but it's not your
Watching-
job to watch the race. Your job is to
Juke and
commentary the
jive, duck
race.
and dive.
It's kind of interesting and exciting, isn't it?
Pump some new life into some of these guys that were lagging behind a little bit.
Yep. Definitely
Give 'em a
bunched them
second
back
chance.
up. That's for sure. Roy Hyde. Go ahead and take a look at this. Roy Hyde trying to overcome some of the issues that he's had this evening. Currently running in 8th. Vern Bradley going to cut down to the inside. John Sanu getting past that last caution. He's up there in 7th spot. There is still a lot of race to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are only done with 96. I can't do the math, but 97 laps out of 130.
What do you mean you can't do the math? 33.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Calculator on your phone.
No, it's 3 under 100 and it's 30 over 100. So it's 33.
Common Core, man.
Whatever. That's simple math.
Oh. So now I'm not even simple. I understand. I'm gonna have to talk to HR about you. File a
Do it.
complaint.
Do it.
Your race leader?
Who
Chuck-
is HR around here?
Huh?
Who is HR around here?
I don't know. Do we have HR around here?
I don't know.
What if you're HR? You just don't know it.
Maybe.
You gonna discipline yourself? Never mind. Don't even. Yeah. Just.
Oh. Anyways, the leader of the race right now is Chuck Sweeting.
Richard Holland really close to him.
Before the pits, they were the other way around.
Yep. Richard gonna drive down to the inside. He's like, no, I want this back. And look at this, the 17 of Tommy Haynes, the one that got past it all in that last wreck, has moved his way up 8 spots to the number 3. Brian Littleton might have something to say about that towards the end of the race. We're at 101, 29 laps to go. See that, Mr. Smarty Pants? See how quickly I did the math there?
Mm-hmm.
No calculator needed. There we go. Brian Littleton taking over 3rd spot. Chuck Sweetie is going to drop back, and Richard Holland is going to be our race leader. Chuck ain't giving it up easy, though. Just heard back from HR. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some words of encouragement.
Really, really.
Fired. Out of here. Ain't nothing I can do for you.
I mean, so honestly, though, if I'm not getting paid, can they fire me?
That's a very good question. Oh, they left you have another voice message.
See, now
Oh,
that's
okay.
just not the way to go here, Karen.
Ouch.
Karen.
Ouch. Ouch.
Wow.
Pretty harsh. Richard Holland, your race leader, already getting a gap 3/4 over Brian Littleton. Chuck Sweetie dropping down to 3rd. Tommy Haynes and Brian Miskell right in behind him. Come on. We can't let Bender get this, man. We got to go with the over. Got to go with the Let's go over. Let's go over. Is it really, though, Susan? I mean, but what if the volunteer just sucks? I mean, what if you had a volunteer firefighter that was using gas instead of water? Just because he's...
What the hell is even that?
I mean... Just because they volunteer doesn't mean they're good. I mean, what if I was a volunteer cop?
If ifs and buts were peanuts and nuts. Isn't that how that work goes?
I have no idea where you're going with that. Something about butts and nuts, and I don't really care about your your nightlife.
That's not, no. There's a candy and nuts. I don't remember how the phrase goes.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
There we go. 21 laps to go. We are getting into the final stretches. I think. Wow. I didn't really. I didn't check it out, to be honest with you. Do they have enough to go the rest of the way? Oh, Chuck Sweeney, high up into the wall. Losing a lot, dropping from second all the way down to seventh. Vern Bradley, he's looking like he wants to make a move. He's going to go drop down to the inside. Tommy Haynes going to shut that door, but he is going to look like he is going to make some traction on the 63 of Glenn Jamieson.
And looking back at that, it looks like Chuck just kind of slid up into the wall, and then he came back down, and Tommy was there. Tommy again dodging bullets.
I don't know if you just noticed, but Tommy just slammed that door on Glenn Jamieson. He went down there to try to run a block on Vern, and Glenn came to the outside, and he shut that door like hard, like he was pissed off and drunk, or drunk and pissed off. I don't know. Vern Bradley is going to make it to the outside of Tommy and around him. Vern's on a mission. He's moved up to fourth. Right, KS? I don't know. Whoo.
Okay, yes, a lot of these guys went into pits last at about 78.
Ooh, around 78. Man, that is going to be close. What up, nation? How are you doing, my friend? Vern Bradley looking to go up into Brian Miskell's, get up all up into his business and try and take over that third spot. I'm going to leave you right here with Vern Bradley and be right back. Take over there, Brazy.
All righty. Got a big blob of people behind there chasing that down. Chuck Sweeting down another spot, down to 8th now. Well, if that is the case, it's about 5 laps short for most of these guys. Now, Vern pitted at 83. Which 47 laps from 83 would put him right at 130 laps. So Vern might have enough to make it. The other guys, I don't think they do.
Well, the guy that matters is up front right now, and that's Richard Holland with 12 laps to go. Definitely going to make things interesting.
Yes, it will.
Currently sitting up there at a second, almost a 2 second gap between him and Brian Littleton. Brian Miskell is in third with Vern Bradley. Thank you, Susan. And then to round off your top 5 is Tommy Haynes in the 17. I mean, I might be overreacting. I'll be honest with you, Brazy. I might be overreacting, but man, this could get very interesting with 10 laps to go.
Yeah, and like I was saying, with what KS is saying, if 47 is about what they're getting, the top 3 are going to be about 5 laps short.
Well, let's go ahead and pull up the pit box and let's see where they're at. Richard Holland's already at 43 with 9 laps to go. Or 42, sorry. So if they're averaging 47, according to my math, he's going to be about 3 laps short. I don't know. KC, can a truck do 50 laps?
Casey, who's Casey?
Or KS, sorry. Stop. Just stop. just stop. Well, we got 7 laps to go.
We'll see.
Let's go ahead and ride along with him around a lap, see if he's shutting it down. Wish some damn cages worked. No, he's definitely feathering it through the corners. But I don't think he's the only one. I think he's looking in that mirror right there, seeing that 2.5 second, over a 2.5 second lead. Brian Littleton inside his cab right now. Hell, he's out there like it's a Sunday drive. Brian inside Brian Miskell right now. Well, I don't think it's going to make a difference because Richard Holland is still up in the lead. We've got 3 laps to go. But then again, when these things run out, they run out. It's not coast. Craig comes in and says they've got enough. They can make it. Final lap. All that hype for nothing. Well, Richard Holland does, but Brian Littleton is dropped way off. Doesn't gonna matter. Richard Holland is your winner. Over 3 second gap. As they all come in there. What a race. What a race. Brian Miskell able to hold off Vern Bradley. He's going to take over 3rd spot. And we will go ahead and get them stats up and get ready for interviews. Stand by. Well, there we go, and we're back with interviews. How about you, Richard Holland? You got a copy?
I got you.
Richard Holland has said, no more bridesmaids. I am winning this shit tonight.
Man, yeah, I mean, I definitely wanted it. I liked how the truck really drove all night. It was loose in practice, but it felt really good in qualifying. It felt really good for me during the whole race, and I felt like we had probably the best long run speed. And my short run speed wasn't bad at all, and I could pick it up if I had to, and I just felt really good about it. I usually run good here. I was worried about Chuck, of course, and he drove around me on the outside there on that last restart, and I thought it was over, and I kind of cooled my tires down. I had to go back after him, and I had to drive him pretty aggressive, but I knew that if it stayed green, I knew that was the race, for the win. So I had to try to get by him. Unfortunately, we did, but man, what a great race for us. It was perfect, really. It just went no mistakes, and I knew that's what it was going to have to take to beat these guys tonight and get the win. So that's what we did.
How much fuel did you finish with?
I was a couple laps to the good.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't. I mean, we caused a bunch of drama up here because we were like, wait a minute, averaging 47 laps. He's got 50 on there right now with 3 laps to go.
Well, we had that caution right after the restart because we were all short when we went back green with 50 to go or whatever it was. You're right.
Yeah.
But we were all saving. I was shutting it off and stuff and saving and.
During
and
that second caution of the okay.
Yeah, and then we had that caution that made it so that everybody could make it anyway.
Well, that makes a lot more sense now, because we were looking at it going, oh my God, I think 9 out of the top 10 trucks are going to run out of fuel.
Yeah, it was going to be interesting if we didn't have that caution. It was going to be really interesting. I was kind of playing it out in my mind, like, what is going to happen here? Like, I don't know if we're going to make it. They're going to be right down to like 5 laps to go, and people are going to be pitting. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, we got that caution, and that took that out of the equation. So
I was going to say, it just doesn't matter. Why? Because you're in the winner's circle tonight, and congratulations. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, I want to thank Hal. For just creating this whole thing and allowing me to come here and be a part of this team, and just to race for him and have his family, his support, and means a lot to me, and so appreciate that, and want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast every week. Like I say it every week, man, we love to go back and watch these things. So if you guys didn't do what you do, we wouldn't be able to do that. So, and I know, like I say, I know Vern appreciates it because he likes to race, and he wouldn't be able to do that without you guys too, because Vern was a good guy, and fortunately for us, he stuck it out and did the broadcast for many seasons, even though he didn't really want to be doing it. But and just thank everybody that runs the league, puts everything on, these drivers, makes for incredible racing every week, and want to thank everybody for racing me clean, and yeah, just thanks everybody. It's been a great season.
Well said. Well said. It's kind of like it's kind of coming together as a well-oiled machine. I mean, we wouldn't have anything to broadcast if it wasn't for quality drivers like you. And, of course, what kind of show would it be without me and Brazy, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Brazy's the one that really puts on the show here. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Wow.
See, this is why I like this guy.
Out of here. Ain't nothing I can do for you.
Unbelievable.
See, now that's
We
just
hardly
not
ever hear
the
you
way
talk,
to go
DMS.
here, Karen. See, now that's just not the way to go here, Karen.
Well,
No, we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, there is your winner of tonight's, what do we call it tonight? Oh, the home of NASCAR 250 right here in Charlotte. Richard Holland, congratulations, sir.
Woo! Let's go.
All right, we're gonna get him out of here because he's stinking up the place, and we're gonna get Brian second place up in here, and let's get a little bit higher quality in here. How about you, Brian? You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go, man. How you feeling tonight? Hello?
Say again?
I said, how are you feeling tonight?
Not bad. Not bad. I'll take a second place. Congrats to Richard, man. That was a heck of a run. I had nothing for you.
I don't think a lot of people do, to be honest with you.
Well, true.
But you made your way up. You were able to stay clean. You were able to stay unhurt, and you got up there to second spot.
Yeah. very happy with that. Definitely with this group of guys, there's a lot of talent in this room, this league. So anytime I can get myself a top 5 or anything like that, I'm pretty stoked.
Well, there you go. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's number 2?
Definitely to thank teammates, Roy and Brian, for helping me out throughout the race with strategy and stuff, and all the sponsors in the league, and all the admins, and you up in the booth, and without all that, it doesn't happen. So appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place driver of tonight, Brian Littleton. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, now we're going to move on to third place. And he was just, as a matter of fact, he was just talking about this gentleman here, his teammate, Brian Misko. How about you, Brian? You got a copy?
Yes, sir. You got me?
I got you. You got me.
I got you.
Oh, well, how you feeling tonight?
Pretty good, man. That was fun.
Yeah, teammates going across the line, second and third. I mean, that's got to work out, right?
Yes, sir. Did y'all catch that battle? What was that? 50 laps into the race, we were going through the hornet's nest. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, it was as a matter of fact, we actually thought that was going to be the very first caution.
I did too.
I mean, you had a lot of trucks there, and hey, you guys were making it through, and I mean, were you worried about fuel?
It was close, but we saved that last caution, saved us enough, so we were good.
Yeah, it's kind of what Richard said too. He said you had the major caution, and then you had a caution 3 laps after that, and so you didn't have to pit, but you were able to keep it shut down, and that was what was gonna, that's what got you out there to be able to make it through the rest.
Yeah, before that last caution, it was super close. We were going to have to start feathering it. So after that last caution come out and we saved under caution, it was go time.
Well, there you go, man. How do you feel about racing in this league?
It's cool, man. It's a lot of clean racers, and man, that was fun. We were battling super tight, couple 3 wide moments. Man, that was super fun, super tight.
There you go.
Good group of guys for sure.
Well, there you go. Anybody you'd like to thank for your podium finish tonight? Up 10 spots, by the way, Brazy.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that was a good run. I had a good run last night too. Long run favored me a little bit, but it was fun. I'll thank you guys and the league operators for putting it together. Y'all have a good night.
Well, there you go. There he is, your third place finisher tonight, Brian Miskell. Thank you very much, sir. Well, Brazy, you are going to handle the driver of the day.
I am.
Yes. Well, maybe not, because he's not even in here. Where the hell did he go? He disappeared. Well, officially, driver of the day was Vern Bradley, and he snuck out of the building. So he got a vote. Nation coming in, popping his number up there, so it doesn't look like we have a driver of the day, which you forgot, by the way, tonight, just so you know.
I think I handled that pretty well.
Do what?
I said I think I handled that interview pretty well.
There you go. Always taking credit for something you didn't even have to do.
That's right.
Sounds like my daily event. Anyway,
You gotta take the wins when you can.
Any closing words?
Again, as we said last night, it's same thing tonight. Clean racing, great racing, entertaining racing. I mean, these guys are doing an awesome job, making fun, doing a great job for us, giving us things to talk about on top of the things that you give us to talk about, which aren't always fun. But besides that, it's been a great time, and I'm looking forward to next week. And yeah,
Well, there you go. Finer words have never been spoken. What a speech. That was very inspirational.
was it?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you each and every one of you guys for coming out this week. On behalf of WFO Racing, Amy Contracting, and Rig Radio, I was your host, Deadman Strolin, with our co-host here, Sir Brazy Bull. Thank you guys so much for giving us your time, your night, and your love, because you hit that like button. God bless you all. And remember, without you, there's no us. Goodbye, everybody.
Later on, everybody.